Shalom, we're back on the air. We took a little break, and we're going to go right back into it. We're going to do another 10 minutes, and then we're going to close it. What were we going through? All right, go ahead. Read again from the top.
Okay, come. So this is Revelation 16, and I started 13 again. It says, and I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. For they are the spirits of devils, working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of the Most High Almighty. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. And the 7th angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, it is done. And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were since men were upon the earth, so mighty an earthquake and so great. And the great
that earthquake is the thermonuclear destruction from those ICBM missiles. And it tells you in Isaiah, what is that, the 24th chapter? It's either 24th chapter and the 18th verse. It tells you that the earth is going to rock back and forth, like a drunkard, you know?
It says, and the great city was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell. And great Babylon came in remembrance before the Most High, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. And every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And there fell upon men a great hell out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent.
Yeah, a talent is a measure of weight, or weight of something about 75 to 100 pounds. But it's going to be a lot bigger and heavier than that. But from the distance, when St. John, the apostle, saw the missiles coming, that's what they look like. They look like hell stones coming from heaven. But what he actually saw was ICBM missiles. So it's going to get real, man. You know, you don't want to listen to us, but you want to watch this crap called the Bible. Like somehow you're going to understand the Bible when you watch that show. Man, I watch it just to dissect that shit and to see where they go off. Like when they had the angels go down into where Lot was in Sodom, and one was a damn Moabite, and the other guy behind him was a Jake, and then them faggots tried to get at him, right? Yeah. And then the Moabite started doing martial arts. He had 2 swords, and he pulled them out, and he did a flip, and he started chopping people up. I said, this is some bullshit. This is some Matrix bullshit, man. But then you stupid idiots out there, you watch that. Well, that really happened. They were doing martial arts back there. That's not in the scriptures, man. That's just, man.
People are gone.
That's why the masses of you people, you're going to get jacked up, and then you're not going to know why. You're not going to know why. Why is this happening? Because it's happening because it's prophesied in the scriptures, but the Most High didn't open up your feeble mind to see it.
And then also, too, in that show, they had Moses going before Pharaoh, and then Pharaoh was jacking Moses up, beating him up, and kicked him in the ass and sent them running. That's not in the scriptures, man.
You devils, man.
They were just making up whatever the fuck they wanted to make up. All right, but now this is the verse 20. It said, and every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And there fell upon men a great hell out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent. And men blasphemed the Most High because of the plague of the hell, for the plague thereof was exceeding great.
You got something else? Here you go.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people. Which, like the Elder Tar was just showing you, brothers on the map over there, how you got the German troops over there. They're mounting up over there. And then also in the Middle East, they're putting some of their troops over there. Hell, you still got the United States got their army over there, which they're bringing out over there. And when they were over there in Fallujah, over there, they were actually using chemical weapons. So now they're trying to talk about over there in Syria, because now that's the other thing now. They're trying to get America to go in Syria, right? They're saying that they're using basically chemical weapons over there in Syria, but it's reported that they were using that, the United States was using that in Fallujah to show you the hypocrite that this devil is. You know, he's a real hypocrite. But that's what they're doing. They're about to go and attack Syria. Israel's about to go and attack Iran. But that's the spirit of the Lord, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. He's gathering. He's putting that spirit on these armies to go in these certain areas, such as in Egypt, all right, such as over there in Iran, in Syria.
I got a quick, not a precept, but I got a quick article here. This is from the Philadelphia Trumpet. This is number 3 on page 27. It says, ready to march on Israel. Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad stated on February 6th that Iran is ready to wipe out Israel should it launch an attack. His comment came during a speech in Egypt, with whom Iran is enjoying an ever warmer relationship. The people of Iran are ready to march on Israel to wipe it out if it launches into an adventure against Tehran, Ahmadinejad said. According to Arabic transcriptions cited by Agence France Presse, our defense forces are capable of dissuading any aggressor and making him regret his act. The Iranian president was in Cairo for an Islamic summit, making the first time a president of Iran has visited Egypt since the Iranian Revolution of 1979. During his visit, Ahmadinejad also pledged his support for Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi Muslim Brotherhood-dominated government, including a big credit line from Iran to boost the Egyptian economy. The Iranian-Egyptian axis and its growing belligerence toward Israel fulfill specific end-time prophetic scenarios, request the King of the South to learn about them. So, you know, they go off on that part, the King of the South. They're trying to equate Daniel, the 11th chapter, with that. But basically, which Egypt was the South at one particular time, but it wasn't talking about now in this time. That prophecy already happened during the time of the Greek Empire, you know. But basically, you know, you see all these prophecies coming to pass and happening, you know, because we're at the time now where the Most High is about to open up on this place. You know, that's why all these things are happening, and everything is playing out the way that the Lord set it up. You know, it's taking its time because the Most High moves at His pace. You know, I mean, we want the Most High to hurry up and do it, but the Most High moves at His pace. You know, He gonna do it when He gonna do it. That's why the scriptures say, "Wake not my love till He be pleased." You know, so all you can see. I mean, the evidence is there. I mean, there's all types of prophecies, all type of stuff going on. We mentioned that today is the deadline for that Obamacare, for the Type 2 and Type 3 implantable devices to be implemented. You know, if they force people to take it. So I mean, everything is in place. You know, we don't know if they actually did anything today. You know, or maybe Monday something might pop off, or it may take a little while for it to go on. You know.
Yeah, because pretty much they have a deadline. They said no later than 36 months after today, which is 3 years. Which they estimated. They said something like 2017. They saying that everybody, all the so-called American citizens, should be microchipped, because they know that's not going to happen overnight. They know that's going to take a process or whatever. You know, so they gave it like a 3-year window for everybody to be chipped up. So now it's the beginning, and like the elder said, you're going to see more. Which Walmart just did something again with the RFID chip. They've been testing it out in the stores over this week that just passed, and you're gonna see more people getting into the microchip. You know.
Retail giant Walmart is testing a new way to shop here in Austin.
Rather than pick up your items and take them to a cashier, customers will be able to scan their own goods using their smartphones. This technology is called Scan and Go.
Customers use the Walmart app on their phones to scan all of their items, and then when they get up to the self-checkout kiosk, it can download the entire bill to pay. It's meant to speed up the process, so you're waiting less time for each transaction. Right now, only about 1% of Walmart stores are set up for this service, including the one off of 290 near Brody Lane.
But there are some concerns for customers as this technology becomes more mainstream, namely security and privacy. Walmart tells KXAN that your credit card information is not stored on their app. You pay through the normal checkout lines, but according to Reuters, the company has hinted at mobile coupons. That means Walmart would know what you're buying and send you coupons for items you might want to buy. When it comes to security, the store will check bags randomly to prevent theft.
Yeah, this clown, Nate Satan, he did a video about a year ago where he was going into the market of beasts. Then he went that we were saying that there's guys out there saying the RFID chip. Then he made mockery of it. And then that Lima, he said, ooh, RFID chip. Then he said, RFID chip. I mean, we can put it up, you know. And then he said the RFID chip, what is it for? It's to find things. Where's my dog? He said, you don't use it for payment. Well, we got all kind of documentation.
To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Now that's the verse we wanted to get through this whole day.
Right. Ooh.
RFID chip. Ooh. RFID chip. What does it stand for? Radio frequency identification. But wait a minute. Did that mention? Read it again.
And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
Stop. So the subject is, with this particular mark, you can't buy or sell. Can somebody tell me what a radio frequency chip has to do with that? A radio frequency identification is meant as what? A GPS. To find location. Where's my dog? A sister wrote me and said, my dog has an RFID chip. I said, well, maybe he can go buy some land for you.